Ancient Egyptian religion was a rich tapestry of polytheistic beliefs and practices that profoundly influenced every aspect of life and governance. It was characterized by a pantheon of gods and goddesses, each embodying different aspects of the natural and supernatural worlds. These deities were integral to understanding the cosmos and human existence. The pantheon of gods and goddesses R.w.N, the sun god R.w.N, was one of the most important deities in Egyptian religion. He was believed to travel across the sky daily in a solar boat and then descend into the underworld at night. R.w.N was considered the ruler of all gods and was associated with creation and order. His journey across the sky represented the cycle of life and renewal. Osiris. Osiris was the god of the afterlife and resurrection. He was depicted as a mummified king and was believed to have been the first ruler of Egypt who was murdered by his brother Set. After his death, he became the lord of the underworld, where he judged the souls of the deceased. Osiris's myth symbolized the cycle of death and rebirth. Isis. Isis was the wife of Osiris and the mother of Horus. She was revered as the goddess of motherhood, magic, and fertility. Her role was crucial in the resurrection of Osiris and the protection of the living. Isis was often depicted with a throne-shaped hieroglyph on her head, symbolizing her role as the queen of the gods and protector of the throne. Horus. Horus was the god of the sky and kingship. Represented with the head of a falcon, Horus was the son of Osiris and Isis. His role was to protect the living pharaoh, who was considered his earthly incarnation. Horus's mythological battles with Set were symbolic of the struggle between order and chaos. Anubis. Anubis was the god of embalming and the protector of graves. Depicted with the head of a jackal, he was associated with mummification and the care of the dead. Anubis guided souls to the afterlife and oversaw the process of preserving the body for its journey. Central to ancient Egyptian religion was the belief in an afterlife. Egyptians believed that life continued after death and that the soul's journey was critical for eternal existence. The concept of Ma'at, which embodied truth, balance, and cosmic order, was fundamental in this belief system. Judgment of the dead. Egyptians believed that after death, the soul was judged by Osiris in the Hall of Two Truths. The heart of the deceased was weighed against the feather of Ma'at. If the heart was lighter than the feather, it indicated a just life, and the soul could enter the afterlife. If heavier, the soul was devoured by Ammit, a demoness. Mummification. To ensure a successful journey to the afterlife, the body was preserved through mummification. This process involved removing internal organs, treating the body with preservatives, and wrapping it in linen. The practice was meant to protect the body so the soul could recognize and reunite with it in the afterlife. Rituals and temples. Religious rituals played a significant role in Egyptian society. Temples were the centers of worship and were dedicated to specific deities. Priests performed daily rituals and offerings to appease the gods and ensure their favor. These rituals often included prayers, hymns, and the presentation of food and incense. Festivals and offerings. Festivals were an important aspect of Egyptian religious life, celebrating gods' attributes and myths.